All right, guys. I think we're back. I don't know why it does that, and I don't know how to save the stream that I'm on while it's still kind of like thinking about kicking me off, because it'll kick me off of Streamlabs immediately. That's how I know that the internet went out. And then I'll look over on YouTube Studio, and it's the stream is still going, but I don't know how to reconnect it when it goes out. So I just have to start a new stream. Because I guess I don't know if there's a way to save it or not. But we'll wait a few minutes, see if people show up. I still have the old chat in here so I can see who was in the lead. B Miller was in the lead with A at 11. RB was in the lead on B for 16, and Keith was in the lead for 18 on C. And that's where we left off. So let me know you're back when you're back. Like everybody else, Peg's back. Matthew Crustlife's back. Bull's back. Macario, how's it going? Glad you're here. And B Miller's back. Bill McCracken's in there. Looks like people are starting to come on over. And thank you guys so much for coming back. All right. And are we back? Yes, RB. Welcome to Lyle's U-Hauls. I don't just rent you the truck, I move you. Come on, come on. And what happened? Am I no longer here? What in the world? Are we still here? Hello? There we go. YouTube Studio got a little weird on me. All right. Let's see if all right, give me a minute, guys. All right. I think we're back. We're good. Let's continue. I got some more items I want to get out before we go away. So is everybody back? Especially, I'm looking for B. Miller, RB, and Keith. Are you guys here? Because you guys were in the lead for these three items. We have B. Miller was in the lead for 11. RB was in the lead for 16. And Keith was in the lead for 18 on C. So if you guys are still here, I will continue this one. Let me know. I know RB's here. B. Miller's here. Keith, are you back? Keith. Keith. All right, because if Keith isn't back yet, I'm just going to end it for him, and he'll get it for 18. And there we go. Keith is back. All right, guys. So, going to give it 30 seconds. If you guys want in on these, you have to be 12 or more to get these 3 Barber dimes. You have to be 17 or more to get these Barber dimes. You have to be 19 or more to get these Barber dimes. And Peg is now in the lead with 19 on A, B, and C. She got in there last minute. And RB's in there for 20 on B. And Keith's in there for 20 on C. And B. Miller's out. Yeah, it's crazy, guys, right now, the housing market. The house across the street from me just went up on the market. And they listed it for $650,000, and I'm sitting there going, "Holy smokes!" I really, as much as I would like property value to go up, I don't want it to be $650,000 for that area. I really don't. I hope nobody looks at that house. Yeah, that. 650,000. That's almost double what I paid for my house, and I think my house is more of a house than that one. So it's crazy. I was lucky to have bought in this house right before everything started going really crazy. So I think the people we bought it from, they wanted a family to live in that house, so they were able to you know, they wanted to work with us to get it to a place where we could afford it. Yeah, so we got it at a good price right before it increased. Yeah, I know, RB. I've been in real estate for 4 years now, and it's basically went crazy. And yeah, B. Miller, the property taxes, mine doubled. Same with Peg. Mine were like 14 something or other were my taxes, 1,400. And this year I paid almost 3,000 in taxes. And that wasn't fun. It was not fun. Yeah, Macario. People with fixed. I was actually at the courthouse when a lot of people were there to pay their taxes, And I was overhearing the person next to me who was on a fixed income. They got a break on their tax, so they were able to work around that. But like, where's my break? I work 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, and my property tax is doubled. I make too much money to get help with food stamps, so I could afford like top ramen and stuff. But yet, the people with the food stamps can get like lobster and stuff. I'm like, what the? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. But I don't want to get too into politics. But looks like we are still with Peg on A, I believe. Peg on A for 19. And then RB came in for 20. And Keith came in for 20. I don't think you got to be 21, Keith. So your 20 bid is still good. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there, guys. I think everyone who's bid wanted a bid. Now we're getting into different topics, which I don't mind, but I want to keep the auction going. So lot A is going to Peg for 19. Lot B is going to RB for 20. And Keith is picking up C for 20. Thank you so much. Hey, Keith, I was looking in your box, and there's still a $50 in there. I don't know how, but there's a $50 in there, a Walker, a toned. Do you remember that? Because it's in there. And I'm pretty sure I sent you everything, so I don't know how that one's still in there. Let's see. Yeah, Craig, I reached out to that guy the first time he put it for rent, because you know it was for rent like a year ago, and then somebody went in, and it was like a smoothie shop for like 4 or 5 months, and then they went out of business. So it's back up. He wants $1,800 for that little building. $1,800 a month. He doesn't want to sell it. I asked him. I approached him to see if he wanted to sell it. He doesn't want to, but he's asking $1,800 for rent in that little building. Yeah, I mean, it would be a great place if I can buy it. I think it's sold. It sold like 4 or 5 years ago for $50,000 is what it sold for. So I'm like, yeah, $1,800 a month. You're out of your mind. That's probably why it's still for rent. But somebody will rent it. I mean, it's in a great spot. Yeah, taxes are high, Macario. My taxes in California were just about $8,000, but it was in the mortgage, so I didn't have to pay it out of pocket. It all just went in the mortgage payment. Yeah, no state income tax here, B. Miller, but we do have other taxes that we have to pay. Property tax, unemployment tax. I have to pay it now. I have to pay a lot of taxes because I'm technically an employee of West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange. I'm the owner, but I'm an employee. Really, the West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange is the corporation, so it's its own thing now. Let's see. Yeah, top ramen's not cheap. Yada yada, and I'll invoice you for that, Keith. Ooh, that's a lot of payment there. That's a lot of payment. Craig wants some peace dollars. I don't know if I have any peace dollars ready. I do got more Morgans. I guess we can do some more of the shiny Morgans. So yeah, I'll invoice you, Keith, and let me look, Macario. Yeah, it's still in there. How come I never invoiced you? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll look through the records. I'll look through the records and see. I have everything written down in notebooks and stuff. So I'll look back, see what that was, and I'll invoice you accordingly for it. But it's still in there. That's the good thing about these boxes. Franklin halves. I do got some Franklin halves, but until we do that, let me get some of these Morgans out so we can have an item out, and we'll keep chatting. Let me see what I got. We got some more of those shiny ones. All right, guys, here's some more of the really shiny Morgans. Here's some really shiny Morgans. These are all part of that same collection, guys. And this one right here, this is definitely a 1904 proof-like. You can tell. Look at how it shines in the camera. This thing looks like a mirror. When you look at it, it is definitely a proof-like coin. 19040. Proof-like Morgan. This is one of the better looking proof-like ones that I've got. I did put PL on the ones that I thought were better. There's probably about 5 of them that I put on, but check it out. It literally looks like a mirror. I can't really get a good reflection with the camera, but you can see my finger in the coin. It is a really good looking proof-like. Right here, this one's going to be Lot A. Lot A. And it's a nice looking coin. A lot of mint luster. A lot of cartwheel. And great looking coin. This one is Lot A. Lot B is this 19010 from that same collection. Still has a really good cartwheel. Definitely an MS coin. And here's the reverse. Oh, come on. There's so much shininess to it. I couldn't even get it away from the light. That's how shiny these coins are. They are in fantastic shape, guys. A lot of mint luster. A lot of cartwheel left on these guys. Great details. 19010. That is Lot B. And Lot C, as my camera restarts, is this 18980. And again, still has a lot of good luster. Still shiny. Really, really good luster on it. The reverse is really nice. The rain is pouring down. So let's get some of these items up. And that is Lot C. So A, B, and C right there. Looks like Peg is leading us off with 30 on A. 30 on A. And the other two have no bids. These are great looking MS Morgan coins. Don't lose out on picking some of these up. Filmokraken's in there. A, B, and C for 35. Let me look back on some of these comments. Yes, Keith, you got a box and your stuff stays in there until I ship it out to you. Now Peg's in there for 37 on A, B, and C. And B. Miller, I would love to lay myself off, but there's only about $50 in the unemployment account, so I would only pay myself $50 for it, and then that'd be it. I would love to open up my own U-Haul place, because the U-Haul guy isn't even there. He's my landlord, and he's not there. He has another job that he works, and people have to call the phone number on the door, and then he'll come rent them. So sometimes I see people standing out there for a good 30 minutes, an hour, waiting for a U-Haul truck. No, Keith, I don't want to do the sole proprietorship because when you're a sole proprietor, you can't. I can't apply for a mortgage without jumping through a crap ton of hoops to get a mortgage on a house. I technically don't have a mortgage on my house. Somebody let me borrow the money, and I'm paying them monthly as I go until I can get to a point where I can apply for a mortgage. Because with being self-employed, like, they need to see this, they need to see that, they need to see this, and then my taxes say I make one thing because I make X amount, but with all my deductions, I'm poor. And so, yeah, it just turns into a huge mess. So I started West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange as a corporation so I can become an employee, so I can draw a W-2 and pay myself. So, looks like I got a new subscriber. Wild Card Coins. I don't think you're here, but thanks for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's the reason why the business is set up the way it is, and I'm an employee, so I can give myself a W-2, and in about 2 years, I should be able to use my W-2s as my income to apply for a mortgage and get an actual mortgage on my house. So let's see where we are. Filmokraken A, B, and C, $60. One last look at this 1904 proof-like, guys. This is definitely a proof-like coin. It is so shiny. Looks like a mirror. Don't want to miss out in owning one of these proof-likes. I think I only have 4. Maybe 5. I think I have 5 left of... Well, maybe 6 or maybe 7. I have some that are better proof likes than others. But I don't have many of the proof likes, so if you want one, got a bid on it. Right now it's at $60 A, B, and C across the board. And look at that cartwheel go on A. And B is kind of a cartwheel as well. And C definitely has a nice cartwheel on C. They are all shiny, ready to go. Hey, Perplexed Mind, how you doing? Glad you made it. And Peg's now leading with 65 on A, B, and C. 65 on A, B, and C. Now, Filmokraken's in there. And B. Miller is out. Hey, Keith. Yeah, I did own a home Here, we paid cash when we sold our home in California. We bought this one, paid cash. But we needed a bigger house. Like that house, we just got it because it was, you know, a house, and we wanted to get here, so we bought it. And then we got here, we fell in love with this other house, we liked it, but yeah, now I got to figure out how I got to pay for it, because all the money that we made on the other house went straight to this one, but I still owe like 200 and something thousand. And looks like Peg is out, so Phil McCracken is the last one left, I believe. So gonna give it the 30-second countdown starting now. And again, proof light coin, guys, right here, only going for $70. That is a steal of a deal on this one. On this proof light, guys. 15 more seconds. Last chance, currently going at 70. Same with this one at 70, and this one 70. Hey, nice, Craig. Did you buy it? Oh, Phil. That sucks. And this one is now closed, guys. Looks like Phil McCracken got himself a great deal on these Morgan silver dollars. Especially that proof like right there. Only $70 on these, guys. Thank you guys so much. Phil, your box is filling up fast. Craig, you don't like paying 400 over spot for a gold maple? I thought for sure you would have loved that. And Peg's cooking chili. Smells good. All right, was somebody... No, nobody was. Let's do some... Anybody interested in this Redfield one? It says it's a MS65. I'm asking $350 on this 1890 from the Redfield collection coin. All right, this is a shiny, shiny coin. Let's see if you can see me. You can kind of see my face right there. Hello. Anybody interested in this Redfield coin? You can definitely make me an offer. Here's the reverse. Yeah, Peg from the Redfield Hoard. If anybody's interested, let me know. Great piece of history right here. Great looking Morgan. If anybody's interested, let me know. All right, some of this stuff I got to get out of here because tired of it being around, but they're more of a expensive stuff. But here we have lot A is going to be this 1990 proof Eagle, American Silver Eagle. And I got the little case for it. Here it is. It's a 1990 proof Eagle. Up for grabs. This one is going to be lot A. Here's the reverse. Don't mind that. That is just my inventory number. And you can definitely see me there. This is a 1990 proof American Silver Eagle. That is lot A, and I got the little case for it. Lot B is one of the key dates. It's a 1986. 1986 proof, guys. The only bad thing about this one is that I don't have the box, but here is a 1986 proof Silver Eagle. Right here. Definitely a good coin to have. It is one of the key dates. 86, 94, and 96. I believe are the three main key dates. 95 is another one that is like a semi-key. But getting it in the proof is a little tough. And this one right here, 1986. That is lot B. And lot C is this one over here. I think this is just an uncirculated American Silver Eagle. This one is a 1988 uncirculated American Silver Eagle. Right here. Up for grabs. It is an uncirculated Silver Eagle from 1988. So 3 really good Silver Eagles. And I got the COA for C as well. Plus it comes with the box. And I do have the lid as well. So here we go, guys. All 3 items are up. It looks like Peg is leading us with 30 on A. 30 on A. Oh man, I guess nobody wants these Eagles. I think I should have sold them on eBay. And Adam Jam's in there for 30 on C. Hey, Adam Jam. Hey, what is it? G Christopher. There are no buyer premiums here. The only thing that I ask is that if you're going to pay with like a credit card or PayPal or anything like that, it is a 4% charge. That's all I ask is that you pay that, plus, well, the shipping, of course. But there are no buyer premiums here. I know some other auctions do like 10% or something like that. I don't do any of those buyer premiums. Whatever you bid is what you're going to pay, plus, of course, the 4%. That's all I ask. But glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. And looks like we had some bids. It's a little unclear. Looks like Matthew Crestlife is 26 on A. Peg is 33 on B. And Adam Jam 35 on C. All right. Anybody else want in on these? A is at, where are we at? Matthew Crestlife, 26 on A. And Pegs, 33 on B. Adam Jam, 35 on C. It is really going to kill me to sell these at that price, guys. Yeah, the first two are proofs, guys. Remember that. They are proofs. They're not uncirculated American Silver Eagles. And looks like we got some more bids. As I was looking out the window, B. Miller's in the lead. Now Matthew Crestlife's in the lead with 29 on A. Peg is now in the lead with 50 on B. And C, we are still at 35 with Adam Jam. The Rev's in there now for 31 on A. B. Miller tried to get in there for 30, but the Rev is at 31. Here's one last look. This is a 1990 proof American Silver Eagle. And I got the box. And here's B, another proof. B is 1986. It is one of the key dates. 1986, one of the key dates. And C is the uncirculated 1988. This is 1988. And Matthew Crestlife said I shouldn't have reminded them they're proofs. I'm sorry, Matthew, but if you want me to stay in business, people can't expect me to pay good for proofs and then sell them for cheap. Like, there's no business in that. So, I can't do that. Sorry. So, G. Christopher went ahead and put in a bid for 38 on A. Thank you so much for that bid. B is at 55. Now it's at 60 with Peg. And yes, 1986 is the first year of the American Silver Eagle. It is the first year. And still one of the key dates. First year, one of the key dates. And 94, 96 are the other two, with 95 being a better date than normal. And then there's a couple of other ones that are better dates than just your average American Silver Eagles. Yeah, 94 as well. G. Christopher, that one's also considered a key. And then the 95 and a couple of other ones that are going to be in better shape. Craig, you are going to keep me in business one dime at a time. I love making 40 cents every single dime you buy. I love it. And anybody else gonna bid? Looks like we are at... Man, my eyes are really getting wonky on me. G. Christopher is leading A with 43. Peg is in the lead with 68. And C... I don't know what happened to C. I don't know, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. My eyes are really bugging me. C. What happened to C? C still at 35 with Adam Jam. Those were the good old days, G. Christopher. Thanks for hanging out with us. He's been a stacker since '78. G. Christopher, go to this website. I'll put it in right now. Go to that website right there and fill out the little form that's there with your information. How I do it is I invoice you through PayPal, and you can pay with PayPal there, or if you want to do like a feeless, if you want to send it through Cash App, Venmo, something like that, just send me an email. All the information's there, and I'll be able to help you out, or call or text the store, however you want to do it, and we can get you there. And let's see where we are. B. Miller says he spent enough yesterday. So he's out. I really appreciate that, B. Miller. Let me know when you want to come and pick up your stuff. I got it here, or if you want me to mail it, let me know. However you want me to do it, I will do it for you. All right, so it doesn't look like we're probably going to get any more bids. Anybody else want in? 30 seconds. Going to start in a little bit. And it looks like G. Christopher is in the lead with 43 on A. You have to be 44 or more to get in on this proof 1990 coin. And B, we're at 68 with Peg. 68 with Peg. And C, I think we're still with Adam Jam for 35. Yep, Adam Jam's in there for 35 on C. So I'm going to give it 30 seconds in just a little bit. If nobody else bids, then we will move on. And 30 seconds starting now. Yeah, if you get the Venmo, B. Miller, I'll still send you the invoice with the fee on it. And then when you're ready to send it through Venmo, you can send it just minus the fee out. And yeah, and then I'll take care of the invoice on my end. And then I will ship it out. And the rev's in there for 45 on A. And G Christopher's out. So 30 seconds going to start all over again. Starting now. And 10 more seconds. Yeah, B. Miller, just let me know. And I can get your stuff out. I'm going to start invoicing everybody on Monday for this round of stuff. It'll be, and we're done, guys. This one is now closed. I'm closing it out now. Yeah, I'm going to do yesterday's stuff with today's stuff, and I'll just invoice everything all at once. And then, yeah, once people start paying the invoices, I will go ahead and start shipping stuff out. So, lot A is going to the rev for 45. Lot B is going to Peg, I believe. Peg for 68. And lot C is going to Adam Jam for 35. All right, I actually have one more 1986 American Silver Eagle. If somebody else wants this one, you can buy it now for the $68, which was the last bid. So if somebody wants one for $68, let me know. Let me know, and I can put it in your box. But I do have one more of the 1986, the key date, American Silver Eagle. If somebody wants one, $68, and you can have the other one. All you have to do is say buy it now, and you can pick this one up, $68. And G Christopher wants it. He is gonna get it for $68. I will put you down. Thank you, thank you. All right, G Christopher, just make sure you fill out that form. And Yeah, we'll get you all set up. I'll get you a box, and we'll be good. Yes, Peg. It is an S. All right, guys, here we go. I have to start getting out of here. So this is going to be the last items of the day or the night, and I'm debating on what I want to put up. Because I just don't know. Let's see. We got a couple of Morgans here that we can do. These are little different Morgans, different days, different years. But here we have a 1878S Morgan silver dollar. I would put this one in a high AU to a low MS. It will be somewhere in there if you send this off to get graded. It's a 1978. It is a, what is that, an S. Still has a nice cartwheel. Still has good detail. Nice mint luster. 1978S, that is Lot A. Lot B is this 1886 Philly. 1886 Philly Morgan silver dollar, 90% silver, still has a nice cartwheel. Here is the reverse. And then Lot C is a 1878 Philly. 1878 Philly. That is going to be, this one's got like a almost proof-like for the reverse. Shinier than the others. But that is going to be Lot C. I'll be right back, guys. Got to take a little potty break. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back, guys. Let me see. G. Christopher's asking what reverse on the 78. It's a 78S. I think on the S there was only one reverse, the regular reverse. The 78 Philly, I think, is the one that had different reverses, like the 8-tail, which I sold recently. B. Miller picked that up. And then there was like the different variations, but I believe that was all Philadelphia. The 78S, I think, just had that one reverse. I think the 79 S Morgans had different reverses, but the 78S was all just the same. Nope, you're good. Let's see. Keith, sorry, don't think I have anything from West Point ready to go. Phil McCracken is in the lead right now with 70 on A. No bids on B for this 1886 Philly. And we got 34 on C. This 1897 Philly with Phil McCracken. Or not Phil McCracken. It is G. Christopher. Phil McCracken's got A. And no bids on B. Anybody you want in on B? Got to do it now. Yeah, a Philly. I think that's what I said. No? And the Rev's trying to steal B with 21, but I guess nobody else bid on it. Oh, wait, no, there's Craig. Craig right there with 30 on B. Now the Rev's in there for 35 on C. 35 on C. That took out G. Christopher. Now we got 39 on C. Bull took over B for 31, or for 32. And G. Christopher took over C. Yeah, I'll get some stuff together for next week's auction, Keith. More than likely, it will be Friday, will be the next auction. Got to let my voice heal a little bit. And G. Christopher's out on C because Bull went in there for 40. And A is still at 70 with Phil McCracken. So we got 70 on A. 34 on B with Craig. And 40 on C with Bull. All right. Anybody else want in, guys? Get your bids in because I'm going to give it the 30-second countdown in just a little bit because I have to start getting out of here. I'm sorry about that. Auctions usually go until 5, but stayed a little over today for you guys. Try to, these last 3 items will complete the sheet. And then I'll be able to invoice you guys on Monday. Stuff will start going out probably on Wednesday. I usually try to wait until a lot of people like pay their invoices, so I don't have to. Once I get into shipping mode, I can just do them all versus like doing some on Tuesday and then doing some on Wednesday. So I'd rather just get them all done all at once. That's why I usually wait a day or two before I start shipping them out. And Bull's out on B because Craig's in there for 34. Thank you, Phil. I don't think anybody's going to outbid you on A. And Craig's never had an invoice because he's in here almost every week. Sounds good, Keith. I do have West Point quarters if you want some of those. I think I have like 5 or 6 of those. All circulated, of course. But yeah, before we close this one out, just want to thank all of you guys for all of the support that you've given my little channel and my little tiny coin shop here in Savannah. I really appreciate it. And looks like Craig was out, but now he's back in with 42 on C. I appreciate that, Phil. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, guys. Again, you don't know how much it really means that you guys want to support a little guy like me with little dreams in little Savannah. Yeah, Craig, I can go to McDonald's now. All right, Bull's out on C. So I think going to give it the 30-second countdown starting now. So 30 seconds, guys. So I don't think anyone's outbidding Phil on A with 70. And B, we are sitting at 34 with Craig. And we are now closed, guys. So Craig's going to get lot B for 34. And lot C is going to G, Christopher. For 42. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's auction. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. The Tuesday auction doesn't really happen anymore, but there was a reason why Tuesday auction wasn't happening anymore, but I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, because I got to pick up my son from school. So Tuesday auction probably won't happen again until the kids are out of school for the summer, and then I'll do it again during the summer. But right now we're just sticking to Friday's auction. We were going to have an auction tomorrow, but scheduling wise, I have stuff to do tomorrow, so I decided to do it today. So we squeezed it in there. But next week, definitely on Friday, will happen another auction. I got a ton more stuff that we can go through. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much. I will see you guys later. Expect those invoices Monday, Tuesday at the latest. And then Monday, Tuesday at the latest. And then stuff will start going out Wednesday, Thursday, depending on how many people pay the invoices, so I can get it all out. But yeah, I'll be here Friday, 2:30ish. I'll try to start it. And stuff won't start going out till about 3:10, depending on how many people show up. But yeah. And yes, they definitely will. I've showed up to the school many times late, and they don't like that. So I have to show up on time. But thanks for all the likes, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, like all the videos, and subscribe.